the real Stephen King. And the reason why the world is upside down is because people have been hoodwinked into believing that certain entities and individuals are of righteousness, that they know the right way. Like I was watching Shark Tank, and it was a company that was built from the ground up to help veterans, which I think is a honorable thing. But the guy that created the company spoke out of his mouth saying that he was taught within the military that everywhere you go, we turned it into a better place. And I don't know where the U.S. military has went and made it a better place, but I guess it's all about perspective. Because if your goal is to rape and pillage a place, then I guess in your reality and how you see things, it will make it a better place, you know, from your perspective, from your angle. But for the people who actually live there, who actually love and cherish the land, their home, uh, they don't see it that way. You know, this whole thing about making America great again. I don't know when America has been great. And I'm talking about from my perspective, from my reality. I'm not speaking for white America because white America has had a lot of great times in America. America has been great to them a lot. So I can see how they could respect that reality, you know, when they say it, make America great again, because they want to go back to those days where it was a lot of welfare and social programs for them, and they were prospering and they was eating inside of America. So I could understand that from that angle. Um, I could understand a lot of these women in this Roman Greco society to believe that they're not hoes, because we live in a society where everything goes. You know, let it all hang out. Um, if I'm single, I can do whatever I want to do. But let me ask you this: if you're single and you're sleeping with multiple men, when you get in a relationship, those things don't stop. Like, cut it out. And if you're being a hoe while you're being single, and then you finally meet somebody and you feel like, okay, yeah, this is the person I want to be in a relationship with, and in the process of getting to knowing you, are you going to be honest with that person about your past indiscretions, or that's just your business? You know, because if that's the case, if you're not ashamed of your behavior, then you should be able to tell the world, hey, look, I was doing this, look, I was doing that, hey, I was living a single life. But you know, you living a life of a harlot and you living a life of a hoe. So no, you'll choose not to divulge those things. And I understand why. You know, and see, this is why the world is upside down, is because the world doesn't love or honor the truth or cherish the truth. The world doesn't love God. The people that's supposed to represent God, who stand in some of the highest offices, that's supposed to be bishops and all these other grandiose names that they give themselves, are serving the devil. And all of these things are constantly coming out, and this is not nothing new. We done been through the whole TD Jakes incident. We done been through the Bishop Eddie Long incident. We done went through the thing with Clefro Dollar, with all these other prosperity preachers with gold toilets and Bentleys and planes and mansions while they congregations starve. We done seen all of this. We done seen the Catholic Church with the molestation and rape of little kids, little boys, little girls. We done seen all of this stuff. We done seen the Miss Cleos. We done seen the Reverend Popoffs. All these people that had these high positions within the society. And why do you think that exists? It's because the world is controlled by the devil, that this world is not of God. That's why these people prosper. That's why these people exist. Look how much prestige people put on Oprah Winfrey. Look how many people was able to become millionaires by coming through the portal of her talk show. How many people became millionaires coming through that portal? And what did they have to do to come through that portal? Y'all got to think about that too. And this is a woman that's been friends with Harvey Weinstein for decades, uh, was friends with Jeffrey Epstein, had been to Epstein Island, friends with Bill Clinton, um, friends with Hillary Clinton, friends with the Obamas. Like all these people running a particular group, they're part of a cabal. She's part of that whole um, what they call it, boule, black boule thing. You know, she's been friends with Tyler Perry for a long time. All of these people run in the same circles. The Jesse Jacksons, they bring Al Sharpton, wrinkly ass out. They still got him running back and forth to the White House, hosting talk shows, interviewing people like these same people, man. And y'all know who these people are, man. But see, this is who the world props up. This is who the mass media that they control props these people up to make y'all believe that these people have some type of real prestige within society. They make y'all believe that these people are kings. They are the ones that print up money and give money to these people, man, to make these people believe that they have some importance within a society. But come on, man. These people are devils, man. And if you honor these people, uh, if you love these people, if you follow these people, that's who you of too. You know, you're a child of the devil. You're not a child of God. Because none of these people serve God. They serve their own selfish interests. They have no real tangible things to give to the public. They have um, nothing honest, good to say that's meaningful, that's coming from the heart, that's coming from the soul, that's actually of God. They not of that. They not of that at all. You know, and that's why when they talk about God's poor righteous teachers, these are the people that came amongst y'all, that gave you the truth. And in the midst of giving you the truth, they gave their life for it. You know, they didn't die uh, materially wealthy. Fred Hampton didn't die materially wealthy. He died spiritually wealthy. Martin Luther King ain't died spiritually, materially wealthy. Died spiritually wealthy. Malcolm X, he didn't die materially wealthy. You know, but these the poor righteous teachers, these are the people that came up against the system. These are the people that told the masses the truth. These was the people that really loved the society. But this is why the world is upside down, is because y'all don't love God, y'all love the world. That's why we can sit up and we can witness massacres on live TV now. We can watch people's bodies being blown apart by drones. We can watch missiles topple buildings where families exist in. And we could watch people cry and scream and pray for God, for God's grace, for God's humility, for God's love, because we live in a demonic world. We don't live amongst people who really have an interest in serving God. We live amongst the people that want to be in with the in crowd. You know, they want the Gucci, they want the Louis, they want the Prada, and they'll sell their soul for it. They'll sell their mother's soul for it. You know, we live in a society where people are interested in serial killers. How many shows do America have where they're talking about one serial killer to the next or one murderer to the next? This is the society that we live in. You know, this is why the world is upside down. Is because we have no love of history. We have no love of being students. We're interested in following other people. We're interested in listening to other people's ignorance. We're interested in listening to other people's opinions because we're not attuned within our minds and spirits to be objective. You're looking for the next great thing to help lead you out of this hell that you exist in. But you existing in this hell is because you haven't found God. You haven't been listening to God. You have been misled and continue to be misled by the devil himself. They got y'all wrapped up in a 2024 election when they ain't done shit for you your whole entire life. So what you worried about voting for now? If a person ain't done nothing for you in your whole entire existence, what are you worried about voting for somebody now for? But man, this is why the world is upside down, is because we don't love God, man. We're not following God. We're not listening to God. We're too busy caught up in our own ignorance, caught up in foolish things, shiny things that twinkle, that really turn to shit. But I'm going to talk to y'all later, man. This is Real TV.